Hello viewers, this is Ifeolu Otugalu, aka Ayangalu, the artistic director of Afraraf Home of Creativity. Today I am still going to make and say much on what I said in some of my series about the introduction of this book, Go with Ease. It's a book on talking drum. I wrote this book myself. Everything in this book is what I really want to put on video for everybody to see. Starting from what this book entails, the contents of this book. On this book, I'm going to go into everything in here on this video. It's going to be in series. Of course, I cannot cover everything in this first lesson. So for people who are flair, who want to learn what talking drum is all about, who want to know what talking drum is all about, they will have the opportunity, if they can get this book on the video, I think they will be able to get closer, if not the real thing of on talking drum. On this book, we have the contents. The contents in this book are, in the first place, I tell you the parts that talking drum is made of, what talking drum is all about. Talking drum is an instrument that talks. It's a percussion. It's a percussion instrument. Of course, in Afraraf Home of Creativity, we do a lot of percussions. Like we teach people and we give them what they need about percussions. I personally, as the artistic director, I love percussions. On the content of this book, we are going to introduce to you the parts that this talking drum is made of, the species, then the ways to handle it, where to put it if you are left-hander, where to put it if you are right-hander, and how to tune the three diacritics marks that are important. So far you get close to that, then you start forming your own rhythm. And now to go deeply into this book, just wait and see what I'm going to put up next for you. We are going to the proper teaching now. Just hold on. Welcome back. Now let's go properly into what we have in the book I introduced to you, Gangan with Ease, published by my humble self, Ifeolu Otugalu, aka Ayangalu, the artistic CEO of Afraraf Home of Creativity. Contact me on Facebook, Afraraf Home of Creativity, if you have any questions. This is talking drums. So here with me is the beater, is the stick. We call it Congo. We call it Congo because it is bent, you see. So here with me is the handle. This stays on your shoulder for this type of drum. Even for the Yailu, which is bigger than this, that one is meant to be drawn. The handle still stays on the shoulder. We call it Akpailu. So it is the handle. So I'm starting from the face. This is the face. This is a skin, a goat skin, like a newly born goat, kid's skin. So this is what we use to make this skin, and we call it ole. Then here at the edge, in westernized drums, we have the rim. We call it, we have the rim on the drums, but this one too is rim. We make this one the rim. But our own rim here in Yoruba, we call it egi. So it is made of leather, and inside this we have some rags in. So it comes on the skin, it grips the skin, and what we use in holding this, the skin, the face, and the rim is also made of leather. So it's like a thread. So the thread is also made of skin. So here we have the Oshan strings. We call these ones the strings because they actually help us to change the tune on talking drum. So they are strings. We call them strings, and in Yoruba we call them Oshan. So inside it there is this hourglass shape that is inside this. On this hourglass shape, we have the front side and the back side being covered with skin, and we have the rim being made of leather. So all these comes together. All these come together to form talking drum. In the first place, if you are a left-hander, you use left. The stick stays in your left hand, while the drum stays on your right shoulder. Yeah, still on the positioning, as I've said, if you are a left-hander, the stick stays in your left hand, and while the drums comes on your right shoulder. And if you are a right-hander, the sticks come to your right hand and the drum stays on your what? Left shoulder. But for me, as a player, the drum comes the other way. The drum rather comes the other way. So the drum comes to my right hand and the stick stays in my left hand. So if you are playing, this is what I want you to listen to. This is how to play the talking drum. The first thing you have to know is the 3 diacritic marks: do, re, and mi. The 3 diacritic marks of the Yoruba. You have to understand that. If you are able to know that, then later in advanced study, you will be able to know that, okay, you want to add more, like the 8 solver notations on in the music, the westernized music generally. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So, but for now, being a talking drummer, you have to first, like as a beginner, you have to understand the 3 diacritic marks. Do, re, mi. They are all on the drum. I want you to see how it is being played. I told you, if you are a left-hander, let the stick be on your left hand and the drum comes on your right shoulder. And if you are a right-hander, the stick comes to your right hand and this comes here. The drum comes to your what? The left shoulder. So see me as I play. Now, for you to know how to play this, you need to know the 3 diacritic marks. Do, re, mi. The first 3 marks you have to understand. They are all on this drum. Now see, with do, there is no compression. Do, no compression. For re, easy compression. Just compress it a little. That's re. Then for mi, extreme compression. So I'm going to do that again. No compression, easy compression, extreme compression. No compression, easy compression, soft compression, and extreme compression. So it's, did you see? Can you see that? Let me take it again. Now, no compression, don't compress it. Soft compression, then extreme compression. Do you see that now? It's do, re, mi, do, re, mi, do, re, mi, do, re, mi. So for the first lesson, I want you to understand that. Then mind you, while striking your drum, always make sure you are striking the center of the drum. Because if you play the rim shot just this way, you are going to rip off the skin. You will bust the drum. So it's better as a beginner, be calm enough to know how to strike first. Hold the stick this way, then strike. Do, 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 do. Don't be too hard on it. Just hold it and like with soft mind and strike the center. So if you want to play the do, play this way. If you want to play the re, just compress easily. Soft. Then extreme compression. You know, the 3 sounds are different. That is that on that for the first lesson on how to play talking drum. Next series will actually be a surprise to you guys. I hope by the next series we'll be making, you guys will be able to join me as I play, because I'm going to start from this too. And from this do, re, mi, you can start forming up your rhythm like do, re, mi, do, re, mi, do, re, mi, do, re, mi. That is a rhythm. Dun, 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 dun. So on the next lesson, I'll be happy to meet you guys and join me to know how to play talking drum. Bye.